My name is Misaki, and I'm a working mom. I live happily with my husband, Daiki, and our daughter, Sakura. On this particular day,
Wow! It's an egg party today.
I forgot to buy meat, so I decided to go all in with egg dishes.
Whoa, seeing so many different egg dishes lined up on the table is pretty impressive.
I'm sorry. You probably wanted to have some meat, didn't you?
Not at all. This looks super satisfying, and, more importantly, it looks absolutely delicious.
Even this fried egg smells different than usual. It looks so tasty.
That's from the junk food category, crispy fried eggs with olive oil and garlic. For the adults, I sprinkled some chili powder on top.
It's like a pepperoncino flavor. This will go perfectly with rice.
Look at this. The yolk in this boiled egg is shaped like a bunny.
That's a deviled egg with bacon ears added to it.
Is that the one where the yolk was turned into egg salad? That looks delicious too.
Hey, let's eat already.
Yeah, letting this get cold would be such a waste.
Hee, well then, let's dig in. Life was simple but happy, just like this. Then one day, we went to visit my in-laws.
Hello. Let's play.
Oh, Sakura-chan. I've been waiting for you.
Yay! Let's play. Let's play.
Thank you for having us. Sorry for intruding.
Welcome, everyone. I've been looking forward to seeing you.
We're here, Mom. Well, those two are full of energy.
Yeah, but Sakura-chan is just as energetic, isn't she?
Sorry for the commotion right off the bat.
Oh, it's fine. Kids are supposed to be a little noisy. It's perfect that way.
When we arrived at my in-laws' house, we were greeted by Daiki's older sister's children, Hanako-chan and Taro-kun, along with my mother-in-law. That day, Daiki's older brother, Hiro, was working on his day off, and Retsuko, his wife, was preparing tea for us. I decided to go over to Retsuko to offer my help, but thank you for having us. Is there anything I can help with?
Huh? Can't you see? I'm making tea for all of you right now.
I am sorry. I'll help right away.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you think I can't even handle making tea?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then stay out of the way. You are just making things harder by being here.
Okay. I'm sorry. In the end, I was completely pushed out of the kitchen. Retsuko-san has always disliked me for some reason, so I've tried to avoid interacting with her more than necessary. A little while later, as the kids were happily playing.
Oh, by the way, I was talking to Hiro, and we were thinking how about we all go on a trip together sometime.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It does. The kids would absolutely love it.
Going on a trip with my grandkids. I couldn't ask for more.
No objections then. Misaki-chan, can you take care of finding a hotel? You seem like you'd know some good places.
Of course, I'll find us a wonderful place to stay. Thanks to Retsuko-san's suggestion, we decided to go on a family trip, and I made a reservation at a wonderful hotel. Sakura was so excited about the trip and couldn't wait to spend time with her cousins, Hanako-chan and Taro-kun. But on the day of the trip, during check-in, I realized the reservation was only for 7 people instead of 8. Huh. I thought I made the reservation for 8 people. Did I make a mistake?
Nope, you didn't. The reservation is for 7 people, just like I planned.
Wait. Retsuko-san, what do you mean? It's supposed to be for 8 people, right?
I cancelled one person's spot. Oh, of course it was yours, Misaki-chan.
What? You canceled my spot? Why would you do that?
Well, it's simple. I want to enjoy this trip, but honestly, I can't enjoy myself when you're around.
I wasn't planning on bothering anyone. I've been trying to avoid causing any trouble.
Matt, it's impossible. You see, it's just, how do I put it? I can't stand you. Like, physically can't. Just being in the same space as you irritates me, you know.
I don't even know what to say. Then why did you invite us in the first place?
Because Hiro insisted. Plus, Hanako and Taro said they wanted Sakura to come, so I didn't really have a choice.
Still, canceling only my room like this is just...
What's the big deal? Besides, can you even afford to stay in such a fancy hotel? You are just keeping up appearances to match us, but if you stay here, it's going to wreck your finances, right?
What? That's not true at all. I can manage just fine.
Well, too late. It's already cancelled, and there's no room for you. So, I'm sorry, but you'll just have to go home now.
Retsuko-san had secretly changed the reservation without informing me. Not only that, but she insulted us financially, likely because her husband, Hiro-san, works for a large corporation and earns a high income. Fuming from her remarks, all right, I understand. I'll head back then.
Oh, how obedient. You should have just done that from the start. Make up some excuse and leave quietly, okay? And don't you dare mention my name.
Is something going on? I think I heard my name just now.
Oh no, nothing at all. By the way, Misaki-chan has something to tell you.
Something to tell me? Misaki, what's wrong? Did something happen?
Yeah, it seems I'm going back home. My room was cancelled somehow.
Wah, don't say that. Didn't I just tell you to keep quiet?
Wait, hold on. What's going on? Did you cancel her room, Retsuko?
What are you talking about, Daiki? Of course I wouldn't do something like that.
Actually, you did. My room was the only one cancelled. Apparently, Retsuko-san was worried about our finances and thought it would be better if I didn't stay.
What the, Retsuko? Are you mocking us or something?
Stop it. I told you not to say anything. Why did you go and spill everything right after I said not to?
I can't believe this. If that's the case, I'm leaving too. And I'm taking Sakura with me.
What? Are you seriously going to ruin Hanako and Taro's trip like that? Fine, go home if you want, but leave Sakura here.
They can play together another time. We're a family. If Misaki is leaving, so are we.
You're being ridiculous. What am I supposed to tell the kids?
I don't know. Make up some excuse, just like you told Misaki to do. Anyway, we're leaving. Don't try to stop us.
Wait, Daiki, come back here.
In the end, Daiki, Sakura, and I decided to part ways with Retsuko-san and the others and stay at a different hotel. To make up for Sakura not being able to play with Hanako-chan and Taro-kun, we did everything she wanted and enjoyed the trip as a family of 3. The day after the trip, we returned home early to relax. Then, unexpectedly, Hiro and Retsuko came to our house.
Hey, what was that all about?
What the? Do you even realize what time it is? Why are you shouting out of nowhere?
You know what I'm talking about. The hotel bill was outrageous. It cost 500,000 yen for one night. Were you trying to mess with us or something?
There was wine and champagne prepared, and the treatment was clearly special. It wasn't exactly something we could refuse.
That's because I arranged it in advance for everyone to enjoy together. That's all there was to it. It wasn't meant as any kind of prank or harassment.
But you left suddenly right before check-in. Why was that? I don't want to assume the worst, but did you leave so we'd be stuck with the bill?
What kind of nonsense is that? If that were the case, we would have stayed ourselves.
Not to mention, we paid the cancellation fees for our room. We wouldn't waste money just to pull something like that.
I guess that makes sense. But then, why did you leave? What happened?
Retsuko-san knows the answer to that. Ask her about it.
Retsuko, if you knew, why didn't you tell me? If I'd known the reason, I wouldn't have come over so late like this.
Well, it's not like I know everything, you know? I just heard there was some unavoidable reason, that's all.
Heh, Daiki said you'd know, so clearly you do. Whatever the reason is, if Daiki says it's fine to share, there's no need to hide it.
Well, but you know, it's hard for me to say it myself, you see?
Retsuko-san was flustered and stumbling over her words as Hiro-san pressed her. When she gave me a wink, I responded with a smile and then, Retsuko-san told me to leave, so I left.
What did you say?
Wait a minute. That's not what I meant by winking.
And my reservation was cancelled, so I didn't have a choice but to go.
What? So that's why Daiki and the others left too.
Yeah, if Misaki had to leave, there was no way we were staying without her. We wouldn't have enjoyed ourselves anyway if she wasn't there.
Ugh. Why are you just spilling everything?
Retsuko, care to explain what's going on here? Did you really do something that cruel to Misaki-chan?
No, of course not. I didn't do anything like that. Misaki-chan, stop making things up just to cover yourself.
I think you're the one trying to cover things up, Retsuko-san.
I'm not. And what about that wine and champagne? How do you explain that? That was obviously some kind of prank or harassment.
I booked that expensive course intending to pay for everything myself. But you made me leave, Retsuko-san. Isn't that right?
Ha, now you've slipped up. Paying for 8 people. Don't make me laugh. There's no way you could afford that.
Actually, Misaki earns quite a lot from her side business. Honestly, she makes more than I do.
What? Do you expect me to believe that nonsense?
It's not nonsense. It's true. You really didn't know.
No way. I never heard anything about this.
You never asked, and I never had a chance to tell you. Though, given how much you dislike me, I had no intention of sharing it with you anyway.
Wait, Retsuko, you dislike Misaki-chan? I never noticed anything like that.
She's been making snide comments behind my back for a long time. Sometimes, she even went as far as harassing me.
How dare you bring that up now?
Unbelievable. This is the worst.
So this wasn't the first time, huh? You've got to be kidding me. You've been sneaking around and treating Misaki like that all this time.
When I exposed everything, Retsuko-san finally gave up trying to deny it and admitted.
Yes, fine. I've been sneaking around and harassing her. So what?
Don't act like it's nothing. Why would you do such a thing to Misaki?
Because my mother-in-law is always praising her, and it annoys me. Her daughter gets good grades, and everything about them irritates me.
To think you'd do all this over such petty reasons. I'm appalled.
Wait, Mom. Since when were you here?
I ran after you two as soon as I saw how angry you were when you left the house. Thanks to that, I've heard most of what's been said here.
Then you understand why I'm upset, don't you? Why do you always praise someone like her?
Because, compared to you, Misaki-san comes across as admirable. Isn't that just a natural observation?
It's not normal. Comparing us like that is cruel. I'm my own person, you know?
Of course, I wouldn't compare individual traits or rank your personalities. But didn't you become a stay-at-home mom to focus on raising your kids? Yet you don't seem to be taking care of either your children or the house.
What? That's not.
Wait a second. Mom, what do you mean by that?
She always leaves the kids with me and goes off somewhere.
Retsuko, you're not seriously doing that, right? You're taking care of the kids properly, aren't you?
Of course. I'd never neglect my children.
You leave them with me nearly every day. Is that what you call taking care of them? And with how dressed up you always are, I wonder what you're doing every day.
Wait, don't tell me you're cheating on me, Retsuko.
What are you talking about? I'd never do something like that.
Retsuko-san, realizing she couldn't get out of it, tried desperately to cover up, but then Sakura found something surprising.
Ah, look. Auntie's been sending lovey-dovey line messages to some man I don't know.
What? Why are you looking at my phone? And how did you even open it?
Hanako-chan and Taro-kun showed me how. Here, take it.
Give me my phone back.
You really were cheating on me, weren't you? And neglecting the kids while you do this. What on earth were you thinking?
No, it's not like that. He's just a close male friend.
A friend? You planned a hotel date with him? What kind of friend is that? Enough, I'm divorcing you. Get out of the house right now.
Divorce? Wait, please. I don't want to leave you.
Then why did you cheat? You didn't just betray me, you betrayed Hanako and Taro as well.
It was just a moment of weakness. A small lapse in judgment.
Don't give me that. Can you say that in front of the kids?
I was jealous of Misaki-chan. I felt so frustrated because I couldn't manage housework or parenting like she does. The only way I could feel better was by trying to win as a woman.
Are you serious? You betrayed your family over something so ridiculous.
You don't understand. I wanted to be a good mom in front of the kids. But how can a woman who feels nothing but defeat ever be a good mother?
That's no excuse to lose your way. You've got everything backwards.
You know, I love my mom not because she's amazing or anything like that. I love her because she always takes such good care of me. That's why she's my favorite. Even if she's not better than someone else, she'll always be my mom, and I'll always love her.
Sakura. Thank you. Mommy loves you so much too.
Retsuko-san, you're too worried about how others see you. To Hanako and Taro, you're their one and only mother.
As long as your kids see you that way, Retsuko-san, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks you're a good mom.
Hearing that now doesn't change what I've done.
Retsuko, are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay a family?
Yes, I'll do anything. I don't even need my phone anymore, and I'll listen to everything you say.
You might have to face your feelings of inferiority head on from now on. Can you handle that?
Honestly, I don't know. But I'll try. I'll talk to you instead of acting on my own, I promise.
Alright, everyone, can you find it in your hearts to forgive her?
I'll accept whatever Daiki and Misaki decide.
First, apologize to Misaki. After that, I'll leave the decision to her.
That works for me too.
Misaki-san, I'm so sorry for everything I've done to you, including this time. I don't expect forgiveness, but please let me stay part of this family.
I'm not that angry about it, so it's fine. I think Hinako and Taro would be happier that way too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you from me as well. I'll never forget this kindness.
All right then, Retsuko-san, I'm going to be strict with you from now on.
Yes. I look forward to it.
And that's a happy ending, right?
And so, Retsuko-san left, repeatedly thanking us as she went. From then on, she began working desperately to regain trust. She canceled her smartphone contract immediately and sold the device, using the money to buy a GPS tracker, which she kept on her at all times so Hiro-san could always know her location. Under the strict guidance of her mother-in-law, she earnestly tackled housework and parenting, even borrowing books from the local library to educate herself further. Though there were times she struggled and nearly broke down, she persevered, determined to become a great mother for her children. As for our family,
Hey, Sakura, you love mommy, right?
Of course I do, but why are you asking again?
Then, you must love daddy too, right? You definitely love daddy, don't you?
A daddy who keeps asking the same thing every day? Not so much.
What did you just say?
A daddy who asks the same thing every day? It's kind of annoying.
What is this? Could it be the dreaded rebellious phase?
well, if you ask the same question every day, anyone would get tired of it. Since then, our days have been peaceful. Ever since Sakura told me how much she loved me that day, Daiki has been checking every day to confirm whether she loves him too. At first, Sakura would enthusiastically say she did, but it seems she's finally gotten fed up with it. It's something you'd think he'd realize on his own, but for some reason, Daiki was completely flustered when it happened. Well, I couldn't help but think he should stop being so competitive in such a weird way. I continued to watch their interactions with a warm, slightly exasperated smile.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.